The best Paladin spec is not the Red Paladin. It is not the Prot Paladin either. The Holy Paladin is not either! Wake up, you stupid noob! The best PvP spec in Wrath of the Lich King is the cheesiest hybrid spec you've ever seen. This is not 2009 anymore, old man. Private servers progress the meta so much, everything you ever knew is wrong! I present to you my most loyal homeboys, the Preg Paladin. How about an unkillable support that also takes a life of its own on the DPS meters? The Preg Paladin is brilliant because you simply cannot lose. If they focus you, you are a tanky boy and it will take major cooldowns to chop you down, but if they do not focus you, you will keep your teammates alive with more hands than an octopus while you do damage like a man. Imagine a disciplined priest wearing plate that also has bubble.
Wait, that's illegal.
Stop!
This is the build, you can check it out in the description. You go all the way to Sheath of Light in the Retribution tree for a bunch of spell power because you will be relying on spells for your damage and off heals. And then you take a 90-degree drift into the protection tree, and you are doing this to get 100 weapon specialization because you're gonna be using a shield with this build, a reduced Hammer of Justice cooldown to be even more annoying, stoicism to reduce stuns and make it even harder to get pinned down, and of course reckoning for the pew 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 pew. Your major glyphs are Seal of Vengeance for expertise, Seal of Salvation to have yet another defensive cooldown, and Glyph of Judgment for extra boom 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 boom. Your minor glyphs are worthless here too. Glyph of Sense Undead is 1% more damage against Dead Knight pets. That is something, I guess. Your stat priority is first your 5% hit cap, then resilience. You will need at least 1100. After that it becomes almost as valuable as strength. Still always worth stacking them. Crit, haste, expertise, stamina, and then shield block value. Your meta gems will be the Relentless Earth Siege Diamond or the Chaotic Skyflare Diamond, depending on how aggressive you wanna go, and you have this list of normal gems in the description like always. So how can you be as annoying as Baby Shark when you go into the arena? First, remember, you have a decent amount of spell power, so your heals are nothing to sneeze at. Most of your damage will come from your judgments and seals, but your exorcism is scary on its own right, especially against those annoying casters that you can never get in the melee range of. Keep in mind, all your spells are holy, so do not use exorcism liberally, as a single interrupt will render you defenseless. Hammer of Rat will work wonders when you combo with your partners for a clean execution though. You have Repentance and Hammer of Justice to keep the enemy carries at bay, but also have Hand of Protection to make a teammate immune to melee and Hand of Freedom to remove CC, which is probably your most valuable support ability of them all. If you really think about it, the Preg Paladin plays very much like my boy Taric in League of Legends. You get a partner with good sustained damage and you do everything in your power to help him do his thing. As a side note, Paladins have one of the most extensive toolkits in Wrath, and as such there is an endless number of tricks at your disposal. My boy Matrix is a high rated Paladin and he has plenty of PvP and educational videos showcasing everything the Preg Paladin can do, so please go check him out. Okay, now you understand the role of a Preg Paladin. You can see the ideal comps in the arena. In twos, you want a high survivability sustained DPSer like a Marksmanship Hunter, a DK, Enhancement Shamans, Warriors, Mages, Rogues, or even Feral Druids. In threes, the meta gets a little more solved, and by far your best composition is Marksmanship Hunter, Discipline Priest, and Preg Paladin because it can counter the famous TSG composition, which is one of the most popular compositions that you will be facing. The TSG composition relies on melee damage, and you three are very hard to pin down in this composition. Ironically, you are the easiest one to pin down, but even there you are so tanky and you have so many defensive cooldowns, it's gonna take a major effort to ever kill you. You can also try Preg Paladin, Non-Paladin Healer, and a DPS from the twos list. it is not ideal, but it is a competent team nonetheless. I want to thank Mad Games bodybuilder and PvP media sensation Matrix for spending an entire podcast teaching me the dark secrets of the Paladin and making this guide possible. His link is in the description. Go send him some smooches and hugs or face the consequences. I also left a bunch of written guides in the description. Go check them out because this is hard zone, and subscribe and hit the notification bell for we got a lot more coming. Bye!